Hi, good afternoon. I'm Nalini Mahadevan, and I have with me Rebecca Craig, and she's going to introduce herself. I'm an attorney, and our office is MLO Law in Clayton, Missouri, and our phone number is 314-932-7111. Rebecca, can you introduce yourself?
Of course. My name is Rebecca Craig, and I am a financial planner advisory consultant, as well as an accredited business accountant with R&F Financial Group in Chesterfield, Missouri, specializing in retirement income planning, as well as investment strategy and tax strategy.
So today our topic is using Social Security in retirement. And I get this question quite often, and a lot of people want to come to me and say they want to retire at age 62. I always tell them, me too. But it's not always that easy a question to answer, and because there are quite a few factors you want to take into account when you decide when you're going to retire. So the most popular ages people talk about are age 62, age 66, and then age 70. So let's talk about the very first question. Even before we talk about Social Security, let's talk about 40 quarters. And what are 40 quarters?
Yes, and so what the Social Security Administration uses to calculate your benefit when you start taking Social Security income is a quarter system or a credit system. For all effects and purposes, 40 credits translates to have you been working consistently full-time for 10 years or more.
So 40 hours per week, 10 years or more. And then also, have you been paid, or has your employer been paying FICA taxes? When you look at your wage statement, it says the Social Security tax, the Medicare tax. That's what that FICA taxes pertains to, correct?
There's FICA,
right,
as well as the the other taxes involved. Yes, that's 7.65%.
So the next step you want to do, if you are well on that way, then the next step you want to do is go on socialsecurity.gov and open an account. And you answer all the questions, and immediately they let you look at your history of earnings, and then they'll give you, at this current time, what they think you're eligible for. So what's your advice when we look at that statement?
Absolutely. So once you create an account on socialsecurity.gov, you can then look at your estimated benefits for certain ages in which you're eligible for Social Security. And so circling back to the original question of when ought I, what age should I be taking my benefits, it's really important to understand and establish what your actual full retirement age, or your FRA, actually is. Little known fact that a lot of people assume that their FRA is age 65. But actually, if you were born between the years of 1943 and 1954, it's actually age 66. And then if you were born after 1960, your full retirement age is 67.
Right.
And so you're eligible at age 62, but there's 5 years that you will not reach your full retirement age until. And then if you were to take your benefits or your income in any one of those 5 years from age 62 to 67, your potential benefit, you could see a decrease in it anywhere up to 25%.
Okay, so for instance, suppose I was eligible to take $1,000 at age 66. Suppose my full retirement age, FRA, is at age 66. So if I decide I'm going to take it out at age 62, what happens is you get a permanent cut in that amount, and that $1,000 of 25%. Now 25% of $1,000 is $750. So instead of getting $1,000 at age 62, I will get $750, and that's permanent till you pass away. So that's the only amount you'll get. You will not get the $1,000. And so right now, women, at least the government says, women will live up to the age of 86. So you're looking at 22 years from age 62 to age 64 years. Yeah. I mean, 24 years. You're looking at a full 24 years and multiplied by that by $250 a month. You look and see how much money you're leaving on the table. So that's one of the reasons we want to talk about it today. The other issue is if you postpone it past age 66 and you say, hey, I'm earning enough, I don't need this money, and you decide you're going to take it at age 70, you'll get 33% more. So you get, instead of $1,000, you get $330 more, basically every month. So that's $3,600 almost, or almost $4,000 more a month. I mean, a year. So you can see, that can add up very quick, very fast.
Absolutely, and that each calculation is
it's all based on your earning history. So one of the other things you also want to do when you go look at that income statement on Social Security, and you've created your account, look at all the amounts they have as your earned income, and make sure that those correspond to the earned income that is on the tax return that you had filed during those years. And if you don't know it and you have an accountant who files it for you, I'm sure they can have those records for you as well.
Absolutely.
Okay. So the third issue we are looking at is, so we've looked at first, you go and you make sure you work for 40 quarters. Secondly, go look at your statement, register online, look at your statement. Third, then you decide what amount you're getting and then see if that corresponds to, that will be, you can retire at 62 or 66, or you want to postpone till 70. Then the third issue we want to look at is that once you've decided what age you want to take the Social Security at, you can then decide, say, hey, my office, my office and my home, it costs me so much to live. So am I making enough? Will I make enough money to pay for all my expenses? Should I stop working? Basically, that's what you're saying, right? I want to retire and I want to take Social Security and look at all my other income streams, and so you have some insight on that.
Yeah, you said it. You hit that head on the nail. Nail on the head.
Oh yes, correct.
Yes, all the hammers.
We'll get that today.
Some of those tips, exactly. That it's really to take an inventory of all of both your current and your future income sources outside of Social Security that will be present in retirement. So distributions from qualified plans like 401ks, IRAs, Roth IRAs, certain types of deferred benefit plans, any type of annuity, both privately or held under a corporation, that how much income you'll be generating and how you receive it, and the laws are always changing, so check with your CPA, but that will impact even how your income from Social Security is taxed upon distribution. So knowing not only what your revenue is to your own personal balance sheet, but then understanding, to your point, both your fixed and discretionary expenses in retirement, it's really important to have that cash flow inventory to understand, here's what I need to pay. So maybe if I'm taking Social Security early at age 62, I need to build in Medicare, or what it would cost to have privately or COBRA held health insurance until you receive a benefit, or can get enrolled with Medicare.
So suppose that, for instance, you're at age 62, you say, I'm going to take my Social Security at age 62 and I'm going to retire. So if you're working for the company, a company may offer you COBRA, which can last anywhere from 6 months to 18 months. And then after that, the health insurance, you have to pay it on your own. So you got to see if I have enough money to pay that health insurance, which could be $600-700 a month, and do I have that, and can I afford to pay that until I am eligible for Medicare at age 65? Once you've made that calculation, the next calculation is to have enough income from all my retirement accounts, my 401ks, maybe my annuities, maybe I have a brokerage account, maybe I have some rental property, maybe all the sources of income, the net after paying taxes, is that enough for me to keep me in my home, or do I need to, maybe the next calculation is downsize, and then start thinking about, if I should fall sick, I need to go to a nursing home, can I cover those costs, and how am I covering those costs? So that's the next conversation you need to have. We're always talking to our clients and telling them, start this conversation at least at age 50, if not earlier, because as you know, long-term care insurance is becoming more and more expensive. If you have any more questions about these and other topics that relate to retirement, do give us a call and we'll be very happy to help you. Our phone number here is 314-932-7111. Jamie picks up the phone and she's very friendly, I promise. And you can always email us. Our website is mlolaw.us. And there are a lot of resources on that, and this video, if you want to watch it again, will be posted to our website as well. Take care and all the best.